Roots been under. Oh yeah. There it is.
Got it.
You excited?
I'm stoked. I'm going to put my phone down now, face down, so it doesn't distract me.
Oh, I think, yeah, it's because I'll do the same thing. I'll do it. Well, no, because I need to call somebody here in a little bit because I do have somebody helping me out. So how does it feel to be the very first guest on the Bearded Banker podcast?
Oh, I didn't know I was the first guest. This is fun. This
You're
is
the
awesome.
first guest. Yeah, well, we've had other people, but
Cheers to that.
oh, I just got coffee. But you know why? Because you get my Snapchats every day. I'm doing dry January.
Yes, you're being a good boy. I was good up until last night.
Yeah. Oh, really? Good for you. It's I feel great and it's miserable at the same time.
I get it. I
It's
mean,
awful.
you looked great on the Snapchats, but you look miserable too.
That's You have no idea how much that means coming from you. Yeah. You think I look great.
Oh yeah.
Wow. All right. Anyway, Mate, tell us a little bit about you. So how long have you been in real estate, first of all? So you're a real estate agent with Berkshire Hathaway.
Yes.
All right.
18, mid 18.
Okay. All right. So, well, yeah. Tell me, you're doing it full time?
Full time. Jumped
Yeah.
ship end of 18, beginning of 19, went full time.
Awesome. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about your business. Where are you located at?
Mentor, Ohio, cover all of Northeast Ohio. Um, let's see, my business. I don't know. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Well, you're doing it full time, so it's got to be
Right.
good, right?
Right.
Yeah. What about so it's different because what I've been doing podcasts on and what I've been talking about the past, I don't know, 2 years has been like a complete, probably different look on the market than what you've experienced, right? Like, so I always say I just want the market to get back to 2018, 2019 when you made the jump into real estate, right? Or the full time, I mean. And that's what I keep saying. So what has it been the past 2 years, 2020, 2021, and then 2022?
Oh man, it's it's been a fun ride. I think right when the pandemic hit, that's when things just went nuts. I mean, you started seeing the multiple bids, the waiving of inspections, appraisal gaps, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, it's just that to about mid last year, I think we had that. And then tail end of last year, I'm going to say kind of that simmered down a little bit,
Yeah.
but still seeing multiple offers on properties. Even
Yeah.
now, even if they've been on for 30 days, all of a sudden they got 3 or 4 offers rolling in on them.
Do you think it's because they just went to market way overpriced and then they bring it down after 30 days? And was it price enhancement? Is that what it is? Or price adjustment? What is it? What
Price
is it?
adjustment. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. That's
Price
it. Yeah.
correction. That's the new one.
Price correction. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
A price improvement.
That's I like that one because it's not an improvement for the seller, but I mean,
Right.
it's just got to sound appealing. So I keep saying 2020 was completely different than 2021. 2021 was completely different than 2022.
Yeah.
Kind of terrified for 2023, except for what I'm seeing is it's starting to adjust back to like the normal market of I got buyers calling, like actually doing the buyer consultation, getting fully pre-approved, not acting like complete idiots. So that's what I've been saying because they've been acting like buyers have been like idiots the past year and a half, 2 years because they had to be, right? I mean, so on that note, what is the craziest offer you've gotten accepted in the past 2 years?
Oh man.
Craziest offer, like way over listing, or hey, I'll give you my first bonus check that comes in for my work if you accept this offer. I mean, like, I want to hear the craziest offer.
Yeah, I think the craziest one I had was actually just last summer, and it was $43,200 over asking.
Ooh, did it
Yeah,
appraise or was it all cash?
it was all cash.
Oh
Yeah,
man. And they
yeah,
were
yeah.
cool. They just loved the house and they're just cool with
Yep. They
that.
absolutely loved it. They waived their inspections. They're just like, give it to us.
Man. Okay.
How do you
Well,
say
that's
no?
yeah. That's so that's not happening anymore as much, or is it's okay, thank God.
I think it's in
Okay.
pockets. I think there's certain areas that still do have that, but not to that extreme.
Okay. All right, well, that's good. Yeah, because I was seeing like, so here's the one thing that people don't realize about the mortgage side is when you close on your loan, you're actually signing documents stating that you're going to move into the property, depending on the loan program, right? Within 90 days or some stretch to 120 days. And I'm
Right.
seeing like, they're like, hey, like, are you cool if we have like a year rent back? And I'm like, no,
No.
like, no, but like, I'm seeing all these and like, all right, well, we'll go find another lender that will. And I'm like, well, you can
Yeah, good luck.
attest.
Go on.
Well, yeah, but you can attest to this, I think, as well. I am way too, both of us are way too pretty to go to a federal prison.
Yeah, I am way too sexy for that.
Yeah, but you would survive longer than me. Look at that.
I don't know about them. I feel like you and I would team up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm a crier.
it's okay. I'll hold you.
That's why we need to team up. Thank you. Because I'm gonna need to cry.
I'll
Yeah,
just
that's
right
fine.
here.
That's fine. And what we didn't mention yet is how much you look like Big Cat from
Yeah,
Barstool. Yeah, we didn't mention that. I don't know how I got like 10 minutes. How long we have been recording? It's unbelievable. Like I keep looking
and you
and
got Big Cat on here.
I'm unbelievable. That's what we should have done. Like, you're not gonna believe the guest I had on my
Yeah,
podcast.
right. It's Big Cat's doppelganger.
Yeah, yeah. Are you sports betting at all right now?
No, nothing.
Yeah, I had a terrible weekend. Just an awful weekend.
I'm sorry.
Sports
You need a hug?
betting. I do. Yeah, if we're gonna bring it back to the hug
I'll be
thing.
right. I'll be right.
Yeah.
Hold.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, wait, are you coming through the door? Anyway, yeah. So it's good to hear. All right. Yeah. That the market. I think the craziest. Trying to think the craziest thing I've seen was yeah, like way like 55,000 over. He asked his divorce, they were divorcing. He asked his divorce wife if that's why I made the bonus check reference. So craziest actually separation agreement. This dude had to pay his soon to be ex-wife for the next 10 years his first two bonus checks of the year. He works for he's like an executive, and he had to pay her the first two bonus checks. So he went back to her and said, hey, like, can I have, like, he was going to offer his incoming bonus check to the seller. And I'm like, yeah, they
You
don't.
get her permission.
No, yeah, he had to get her permission, but I'm like, I don't think you can. No, we can't do that. Like, you could offer over, I guess, but he's like,
Right.
well, what if I just offer that bonus check instead of to her? I'll just give it to them. I'm like, that's not how this works, and it's crazy
Right.
to see how desperate people were, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean, you got to have a place to live, but I feel like people were just making rash decisions, and bad real estate agents were out there advising just, hey, like, not giving them any sort of like, there could be like, here's the recourse to it, and those bad real estate agents are now getting out of the business.
100% agree with that.
Yeah, which is
100%.
yeah, I mean, which is great. And it's actually the last podcast I did where I talked about how, like, all right, everybody out there now is making really bad content. They're making really bad TikToks and all this, and they're just giving bad advice. And now those people are slowly leaving the industry, which
Yeah.
makes it better for the rest of us that have been here since the beginning.
Right. Better,
Yeah,
better people.
way better people. Who do you think's a better person between me and you?
Ooh, you. 100% you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come with
Well,
me.
is it just, well, it's the only reason I would say me is because the amount of money I give to like the Ohio lottery, and that goes back to the schools. I would say that's
There you go. See? Yeah,
a
you're
good
better than me.
reason. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't look what I give to the church every Sunday. It's what you do.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Well, all right. So I got a couple of questions here. So
All right.
first of all right. So what I wanted to talk about was the market, right? So what you're seeing, that's good. What is the best advice that you could give to I always like doing first time home buyers. That's what she said. But what is the best advice you could give to a new buyer that's coming? They're like, hey, like, it's tax season. I'm about to get a big old refund. What's the number one advice you can give them?
Talk to me.
That's it.
See?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, just talk to me. Right?
And then talk to you.
That's right. Boom, boom,
See?
boom.
Boom. Game locked.
I always say the best advice I can give is don't talk to your parents. That's my best advice.
They'll talk you out of everything.
Yeah, I mean, and because I always say, and I'm like, hey, I welcome the dads to jump on a call, or because I used to meet everybody. Now it's all Zoom calls like this. But I'm like,
Right.
hey, yeah, you know what? Why don't you jump on the call with us and we'll go over the home buying process, because it's not the same when you bought your house in 1973.
Right, when you needed 20 cents to, put down on it, but you had 14% interest rates.
Right. I had a guy, I'm not kidding you, a guy that came in, was when I was working at the bank like 8 years ago. And he came in and he's like, yeah, then I bought my first house using my Corvette as collateral. I was like, your Corvette was a down payment? And he's like, yeah, I owned it free and clear. And they gave me the loan. And that was my 20% down was my Corvette. I was like, do you know how much printouts I have to get to source earnest money?
Hey, do you think my Sienna would count for that? My minivan? I mean,
Oh, you got a Sienna?
oh yeah, dude.
I would
Oh yeah.
love, yeah. That's next time we're going out, you're gonna pick us up.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So
Out.
I have heard once you have a minivan, you'll never not have a minivan, that they're awesome.
This is true. I have adopted the minivan life. Well, I haven't. The wife has, but
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, right. I get it. But it's awesome.
it is.
Yeah.
Spacious. It's roomy.
Yeah.
It's I can't reach the kids to smack them, unfortunately, but
so it's good for the kids, not yeah. I get it. Yep.
Benefits them.
Yep. Okay. I heard like, yeah, you throw a bunch of crap. It's like a truck, but not a truck, but it's almost has more space than a truck. You can just haul a bunch of crap. All the seats fold down. You go on. You go. You don't need a truck to go to Lowe's anymore. You just have the minivan.
Right. You roll up. So I park in contractor parking now when I pull up to Lowe's or Home Depot, because you're allowed to the minivan.
Yeah.
It's not quite a rig like some people have, but
right. I'll be honest with you. I was close. Thought about it, because father of two, father of four now, 14. Right? Four, yeah. Four feels like 14. You're a better man than me. I can't even do two. I'm like, I tried to pawn them off. I'm like, hey, like, oh, your kids are so cute. I'm like, oh, well, do you want one or maybe two? Like
all the time.
Yeah.
One almost got blasted by a shopping cart in a store. I'm like, it's all right. I got replacements. It's okay.
It's the same thing I always say. Like, nah, it's cool, man. You take the 4-year out. We got the 2-year-old. He's cool.
Right.
He's cool.
He'll be there eventually.
Right. And you have 4 boys, and so I have 2 boys, and so the family name can live on. Like you did your job.
Oh right? Yeah.
So we have plenty of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So are you done? Are you trying for a girl?
All right, let's not go down that road, man. That's
All right, we'll revisit this in a year. We'll do a recap and see how.
Let's see where he's at today.
All right, so in a succession of like, all right, so we line up a bunch of animals. Okay, I want you to rate a scale 1 to 10 on how confident you are, 1 being you're not confident, 10 being confident, very confident, the most confident you can be in winning in a fight against these animals. Okay.
Why don't you bring this up?
All right.
So we had a podcast 2-3 years ago. Nick, how long ago was that? Was it 2 years ago? Something like that. And we did an episode on this.
Oh,
how
really?
You make it in a fight
against. So, all right. Now here's the thing. I'm going to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to give you animals, but I'm going to give you so the first one is going to be rabbits. Okay. But here's a kicker: 50 rabbits. Go 1 through 10. Can you take all 50 of them on? And they're hungry. Like they're coming at you. They're hungry. They're going to get you.
Are they Alaskan rabbits, or are we talking like Northeast Ohio rabbits?
Yeah, Northeast Ohio.
I got them. I'll take all 50. 10.
All right. So 10 on the rabbits. All right. Got to write that down. Okay. 10 on the rabbits. Okay. So 50 rabbits. Good. All right. I'm going to go with 15 of those 15 of it. Well, rat snakes. You know what rat snakes are? They're not venomous, right? But they can get 5-6 feet, but they're pissed. Like you're messing with their babies. 15 rat snakes. Go.
Oh, 10 again all day.
Wow, unbelievable. What's your strategy with the snakes? Like, because I'm envisioning like
I got a shovel. I'm cutting their heads off.
Okay. Now what are you envisioning? Like at your house, or I'm envisioning like I'm putting you in a pit.
So I'm in this pit, like the pit's there, but I'm dressed like Fat Rambo.
Yeah.
And I got the face paint on and the shovels in my hand.
I got it.
And my European background just kicks in, and I just murder these things. Like,
yeah.
It's just
all right, good for you. Yeah. So I'm envisioning the pit. Have you seen the James Bond Skyfall? Have you seen Skyfall?
Yes.
All right, so
Yep.
like when he's in that casino and he goes in the pit with the Komodo dragons, that's what I'm envisioning you. So we're all
Okay.
up there now. Unfortunately, I'm not watching because I'm probably playing blackjack. But and I'll cheer you on, okay?
That's
Because
fine. Just
yeah,
play a
because
hand for me. I'll be there
yeah,
in a minute.
yeah, because if I'm on a heater, I can't step away. But also, if I'm not on a heater and I'm getting just owned, I can't step away because the cards are about to be in my favor. So
Right. No, no,
no offense, no offense. No.
no. Hey, I 100% agree. We're still gonna cuddle in prison together. It's okay.
All right. Now I'm going to go with 5 real estate agents who have been doing this for 35 years.
You hear that, Nick? He goes 5 real estate agents who've been doing this for 35 years. Dude, I got all of them. Let's do it.
Boom. 10 on the real estate.
Yeah, we could probably set that up in this office.
So I do I do these VA classes, and I made a TikTok just so it's all about VA loans, and I just teach real estate agents on why the VA loan is actually the greatest mortgage out there. Anyway, so I did this TikTok about, and I'm not shitting you, right? So I presented this offer. Right. I'm sorry, I didn't present the offer. I gave a pre-approval, and I have like videos where I talk about like the buyer. I always send it out to the listing agent. They can go watch it on YouTube, show the sellers. And so this veteran, so she calls me and she's like, well, he already has a home. How is it not contingent? I'm like, well, you can have 2 VA loans at the same time. And she's like, okay, we're not going to accept your offer because I have been doing this for 35 years. I'm like, not kidding. Right. And I know you cannot have 2 VA loans at the same time. And I think you should go back and I'm like, oh, okay. So I just I had to make a TikTok video. So that's my most viral TikTok video is of,
I just hung up the phone. And then when she called back, I'm sorry. That must have been a disconnection there.
I'm really sorry that, like,
Yeah, I'm still getting used to phones. I haven't been around for 35 years and
yeah,
phones are new to me. And
yeah, I'm sorry. I'll send this pre-approval letter over via fax. It sounds like you might be,
fax.
yeah. If you can call my beeper, that would be much appreciated.
Right,
Let,
right.
let me know. I'll get to the closest telephone bank to make the call at the country club.
Log into my Windows 3.1 here and take care of this for you.
All right. So we got 5. So definitely a 10. All right. All right. Last one. I'm just going with one bison.
One bison.
One bison, and you get one weapon of choice, but it is not, cannot be a gun. No firepower. No. It's got to be a blunt object.
Oh, I'm taking a semi truck. I'm just going to blast into it.
That's a good point. Yeah, but have you seen those things? Have you ever seen that video of like the big moose? Or the elk or something getting hit, and it's like it totals this car, and it just gets up and looks at the people in the car. Like those things are like,
well, I'll make it fun. I'm going to be on a scooter, a Vespa scooter to be exact.
Oh, I can envision this already. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to be dressed as Predator. Um, and in my right hand, no, throttle's in the right, so I got to go left. So I got to train my left hand because it's pretty stupid. My left hand, I will have the Infinity Gauntlet in my hand with no stones, no stones. So it's just this solid piece of metal, and I'm just gonna floor it and just punch it.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you want to make sure. I mean, bison's delicious meat, so you want to make sure you save some meat.
I'm going for the head. I'm hoping, with the amount of power behind that Vespa, I'm just gonna knock this thing.
I like it. Wow. And the confidence too. It's almost like, yeah, you've envisioned this. So you said you had a podcast where you guys kind of went down the road like this, and yeah. So
I think Nick made it to the what did you make it to the gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah, gorilla's where he had to bow out.
yeah, I couldn't. How many? Just one gorilla? You couldn't take on one gorilla?
One animal. It was like I think it started like rabbit and then rat and then snake and
yeah.
Ultimately the bald eagle stumped us for a while.
Oh, well, because you just don't want to hurt it either, right? I mean, right. Like it's like walking under a ladder with a broken mirror. Like I feel like that's just bad luck.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Could you imagine hitting a bald eagle with your car like driving?
Oops.
I'd have to move to Canada.
Right. Yeah.
You couldn't stay here.
And who wants to do that?
That's what I mean. Yeah. And you know what though? You got, especially you're being up on the lake. We are so close to Canada. I mean, for me, it's a mere 45 miles north, and there's Canada. You guys are even close. You guys got to look out. You guys are always on the lookout for like poached or like imposter bacon.
Yeah, that round ham crap that they call bacon.
It's ham. Like we sell it at the deli. Like it's
Thank
lunch meat.
Thank you. It's settled. Done. Right there.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah.
set, man.
No, that's it. Yeah. Well, okay. So it's interesting. So you're still 10 on the bison. I think bison are pretty dangerous. Again, I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I'm terrified of the bison. So I'm just
okay. You're gonna be in the back of the scooter with me though. We're doing this like Dumb and Dumber style.
just go, man.
Just go, man. You're wearing the orange suit. I'm wearing the blue suit.
So yes. Our birds' heads are falling off. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Birdie.
All right. Well, before we wrap it up, because I mean, I need to know give me top. No. Okay. If you had to watch one movie for 30 days straight, that's all you get to watch. What movie are you watching?
I already know this off the rip, man. It's Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have not seen that movie in probably 20 years.
There you go.
Wow. That's so confident.
You're gonna watch it tonight.
I am 100% going to watch it tonight. I'll FaceTime you so you can watch it with me.
Please do.
Yeah. I have not seen that movie. Okay, so why? Just because it's funny?
I think it's just a great comedy. It's just
yeah.
You know, these guys call me boomer all the time, but in the 80s they made movies.
All right, so Revenge of the Nerds. All right. One band. I think I already know this answer. If you're gonna listen to one performing artist for 30 days, that's all you get to listen to. Who is it?
Yeah, see, I'm Croatian, so it's gonna be a Croatian band.
Who is it?
Thompson.
Oh, I was for some reason I was pretty confident with the Frank Sinatra.
You at Nickelback?
Listen, I'm a Chad Kroger fan when he was just Chad Kroger, right? When he sang that Hero song, that's it. Yeah, I hate Nickelback so much. You know this already. I hate
everybody knows. Everybody hates them.
Well, no, because then I get all these people like, oh, you just secretly like them. Like if Nickelback comes on, that's the only time I'm ever taking my truck and almost hitting the semi that's coming at me, right?
Right.
Yeah, I have no other option.
You're flooring it as you're going towards it too. You're not just
right. Oh yeah, no, yeah. One time I was in an Uber and a guy played Nickelback. I just opened his door and just jumped right out. And yeah,
like nah.
It's like I can't risk that. I can't. Absolutely not.
Right.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, all right.
Look at your Uber bill. I'm out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try before we leave. I do have one guest appearance. I got to make a phone call here real quick. We got somebody that's calling in. Hold on.
Is it Kyle?
Worse. Now better.
Better.
It's better. You better answer.
You better answer whoever it is.
Hello?
Yeah, we're ready for your segment. Go ahead and ask your question.
0 questions.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, then what was this even all for?
What do you want me to ask?
Anyway, Mate, it's Corey.
Corey, what's up, dude?
He says, "What's up?" He said, "What's up?" All right. So, all right, listen, we just got through.
The gang's all back together now.
Right. The gang is all back together. Yeah. So, all right, here's what we just went through. He said he would survive in a fight to the death 50 rabbits. He would also take on 15 rat snakes. He would also take on one bison. He would defeat the bison. And he also said he would take on and defeat 5 real estate agents who have been in the business for 35 years.
sure to tell you over and over that they've been in the business for 35 years.
Right. That's their like superpower. Like if they were Pokemon, that's like their Fire Blast from Charizard, right? I mean, like it's Psychic by Mewtwo. Like that's all they got. Actually, you know what, Corey? Are you a Pokemon player? Mate, are you play Pokemon?
I am not. Sorry.
Man, never mind. I'm not gonna dweeb out then, but never mind.
I haven't done it since the Game Boy.
Oh, the game. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you played on the Game Boy?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. So there was this one Pokemon called Metapod, and all he knew one move, and it was Harden. That's all he did. It did nothing. It just upped his defensive stats. I'm pretty sure that's what a real estate agent who's been in the business for 35 years. That's all they know. I've been in the business for 35 years. All right. Well, never mind. Corey, if you don't have a question, we're going to hang up with you because we were told that you had a question prepared.
Well, I didn't know what the whole. I don't know what you guys are going off on. So I have like a would you rather question.
Okay.
Would you? All right. Bring it on. Hold on. Bring it on. Go ahead.
Wait, can you hear me, or is it just you repeating what I say?
No, we can definitely hear you 100%. Yeah, it's live.
Okay. I have to think of an appropriate one.
He's just driving. I already texted him this morning. I told him to do it, and here we are. The clock's ticking. I mean, it's not like our time's not important or anything, Corey.
Right.
Would you rather? No, I'm out.
Just hang up.
That's it. I did.
Just
That's
hang up.
that segment. Unbelievable. A typical Corey move right there. You know what I'm talking about. Unbelievable. All right.
That boy.
All right. Give me your elevator pitch. Why Mate? Why Mate when I'm going to sell my house, if I'm going to buy a house? I want to hear your elevator pitch.
Don't need to say anything, do I?
And where do we go to get one of those? Just buy a house from you?
Yeah, buy a house from me.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna buy so many houses. I can't wait.
got boxes of these. Let's do it.
Oh, that is so funny. All right, Mate, thanks for joining, man. I'm gonna put your phone number, contact info on here. So Berkshire Hathaway, if you guys are looking for to purchase or to sell your house, definitely give Mate a call, because this is why we work together, because we think like-minded and full-time at it too, so you're gonna get the best service. And we're good looking. I mean, he looks exactly like Big Cat. I mean, I'd be giving autographs out. I'd be giving autographs if I were you.
On the back of the mug.
All right, so I'll drop the link to be able to purchase those, and so funny. All right, man. Well, thanks for joining, and until next time, we're getting Corey on here, so we'll have to make sure we get good questions for him too. So,
absolutely, brother. Appreciate it.
all right, Mate.
Talk to you.